Ooh. They found the lifesteal buff for their weapon. And another perfect card. To kill my 5/4 for no damage. Wow. This is frustrating. Am I gonna die? That's a good draw, I guess. I don't know how I kill them through this 7 health weapon they have. Maybe if I just top deck the other encroaching. Well, no, I could just play the sketch and it does it anyway. It's not enough. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose. They scammed super hard. I think they lost if they didn't generate Heat Wave. They probably also were losing if they didn't discover a Blast Charge, of all things, from their turn 2 Kajamite. Wow. I got lethaled on this turn. Wow. Alright. That was kind of bullshit. Well, I'm not doing so hot with this deck. I've got just enough gold for one more run, so good old Hunter. One more run with Hunter. Here we go. Hunter time. The Warlock deck is definitely really, really insanely good. I'm not playing it right. I definitely got some scams in the losses, though. And, I mean, one of those losses was a mega throw on my part. But the other two were, well, a mirror and a mega scam. Hunter Man is playing Hunter. World is right now. Hunter Man needed to play some more Hunter. Now that I'm finally out of gold on this last run, the only way that I play any more Tavern Brawl would be if I actually got a 12, like right now. So, most likely, I can switch back to Americas and maybe I can finally hit Legend. I should probably try to do that at some point this month. You could replace the portrait with a Hunter portrait. At least 3 additional wins that run. Alright. Queued into a warrior. Let's try to find Saddle Up. Hit Legend and not trying to be the best Tavern Brawler? Well, it's a gold problem. I am trying to be the best Tavern Brawler. I don't think that's attainable, but, you know, I could get lucky and constantly hit 12s. All right. Unfortunately for us, still no excuse me, still no Saddle Up. Let's find out if they have what, Bladestorm in hand. That's the best card here. Or Aftershocks that they'd have to coin. Otherwise, we're fine. This looks like a good time for Leah. Never mind. I spoke too soon. We drew the saddle up. Get him. Okay. Theoretically winnable for them with exactly Aftershocks plus some help. Maybe Aftershocks, Coin, Bladestorm. Not a whole lot else. Yeah, there's still a decent amount of people in THL bit. And Giddy Up is right, Farseer. Oh, it's also a pretty funny top deck. I want to just immediately jam the camo mount. Is it better to Leok? It's not that much more damage anyway. Let's play the keychain in camo. Out of all these, the most useful is probably Traps. Could be Thalnos if we draw exactly kill commands, but it's the only things that helps with. We're unlikely to play this card anyway. Just make it annoying for them for the weapon swing. What'd I roll? Is it Rush? It's always Rush, I swear. Every time there's a minion that can already... So, when you need Rush, it's never Rush on camo mount. And then on every other occasion, it's just always Rush. It's a very, very funny situation. Okay. They look dead. I should stop BMing. I was seeing if it was better to, like, Leok kill or Jungle Gym kill. Either one is a kill. Hey, they exploded. Hey, what's up, Aloy? How you doing? Good morning to you. Hope you're having a good day so far. You always like to see warriors explode. Same. All right. Well, this is our bad matchup. All right, let's just make a board. I can never beat their best high roll of like Showdown and Ziliax or Showdown and Giant or something else like early on, so kind of just pretend it doesn't exist, I guess. Do I try to find a saddle up now and not trade? I was gonna trade. Did I just take 2 minions for a saddle up? Most of my follow-up turns are pretty bad. I don't think it's worth trying to saddle up. Just clear up a little bit of stuff. Now this gold panner's a bit of a problem. I don't have enough stats on board yet to kill the monkey, so we could observer and buff and then wind up killing the gold panner, but there's very little good things happening on our side right now. Yikes. That is a hell of a board. Okay, that's a good draw. It's a very good draw. Might be able to set up for either Saddle Up or Rampage to have a not too bad turn. In the meantime, I guess we just hope that they don't have one of the many, many good cards that we can't really beat. Can't let the opponents pan for gold. Yeah, they got some good panning in. So the things that beat us, Showdown Prismatic, kind of always, Ziliax, Aura, and probably Flash Sale. If they don't have any of those things. Oh yeah, Giant. Giant also probably wins. Double Giant, yeah. Definitely going to win. It could be worse. I don't know. Not really. Yeah, Flood Pally really just kind of demolishes this Hunter deck. There's not much that we can do about it. I guess I make 2/2s. I don't know. I'm, again, probably dead, but there's not much I can do. So now Prismatic Beam will be an instant concede from me. Aura doesn't win yet, but it's probably not recoverable. Ziliax doesn't quite win yet. It's really just like Prismatic Beam that makes me immediately concede. And there's theoretically a chance we can make a comeback here. Yeah, Tony, it's brutal. Hunter just doesn't really have any realistic way to fight against, like, Flood Pally. Showdown. Showdown is also a total disaster. Oh. Okay. That felt like that took longer in their turn to play than it probably should have. But, you know, whatever. You know, it's like an unwinnable situation. They have so many cards that just win the game on the spot. The only way we win is if they draw bad. Agency me, dude. Decent chance I can get the Rampage down somewhat early with the monkeys. And obviously coining out weapon first. Maybe we coin out the monkey first, actually. It probably makes a little bit more sense to do that. Just they can't, like, dagger up, remove a 1/1, or have something to contest board early on. Or they play a 2-1 and then I punch it down. Alright. That's fine. Showdown plus Ziliax is such a stupid combo. Yeah, I mean, they didn't even do that combo there. They did Showdown Prismatic, and, you know, that easily won. I don't even think they needed 2 giants on the board, honestly. They probably won with just Showdown Prismatic. But the 2 giants certainly made it feel like we should get the hell out of there faster, I guess. So they played a pit stop, and then they didn't play a Drilly on this turn. Would that mean that they're holding their Ziliax? Either way, I guess the play is always the same, because they can't play it yet. Right. Well, yeah, if I played one more minion, they could, right? Can they not find Heat Wave just one time? Okay. It's also insanely good, but not Heat Wave. Sure. I can live with it, I guess. Yeah, I kind of need to play the Rampage. Trying to decide if I should make their Ziliax cost a tiny bit more here. Maybe? Is that actually worth it, or is it stupid to miss the one? I don't know. What's up, Swamp Wolf? How you doing? It's really weird that they didn't pick Drilly, though. Because they just could have played it on 3. I guess they're just kind of acknowledging that, you know, a 6/6 Ziliax is just too strong to pass up. God damn it. Yeah, I really needed them to not have a breakdance. Well, that is frustrating. Well, it is what it is. Let's make some 4/4s. They can replay their Ziliax again, but it's not completely free. I have to spend 4 on it. And we have the Jungle Gym. Really frustrating they had a break dance. The last time you logged into Discord was December 2015? Damn, Micro. I don't even think I was on Discord at that point in time. Swamp Wolf, you're good. You did writing, now chilling. Hopefully you pass out in a couple hours. Sounds like a good evening then. No, I haven't played Reno Hunter in a bit. It appears to be having a little bit of a resurgence. Looks not terrible. Seen some higher legend players playing it. I'd very much like to not get scammed by this Velorok card. Okay, they have more Velorok. Hate to see it. I can live with that. I'll play 2 monkeys. I think it might be worth playing 2. Okay. So we know they're holding a Ziliax, which is really irritating. I don't really know how to deal with that. The Velorok 2 creates a lot of problems. I just have to smork and hope it doesn't work out for them. Okay. Bright side, they had to spend 3 on their Ziliax. That's upsetting. That's extremely upsetting. Really? Your Volpera Scoundrel that you found off of an Azurite chunk found you assembly line which found you prosthetic hand to attach to a Ziliax. Wow. That's something else. Well, what can I do? Actually, like, crazy obnoxious here. It's the only option I have. Might as well play a worm, right? I don't know. Yeah, Shothead, the reborn on top of everything else. So we pushed a lot of damage and then all of it just got fully wiped out. There's a lot of scams right here for the 3-mana Discover. One of them tilts me off the planet. But surely they wouldn't have that one. Most of them are still good. For them. How is it every game everyone always heals up back to full? Yeah. It happens. Well, that's a good draw. Can't believe I'm playing a 3-mana 1/1, but here we are. Okay. Surely they'll die on board, these minions, yes. We actually didn't kill the burrow. It's frustrating. Sent 5 face. Okay. Could be worse. This Thorn Mantle's essentially worthless. So now we just hope that they don't draw another Excavate to find Scorpion. They're holding it. Okay. So now we just hope that the 3 mana that they have for these 4 1-mana spells don't wind up being board clears or healing or other insane scams. Breakdance is not a disaster in and of itself, but problematic. Camo, can we not be Rush or Taunt? Thank you. Huffer. Huffer saves them. Oh, I said not Rush or Taunt, but the minions literally already Rush. So Wind Fury was actually the worst possible outcome once again. That's cool. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. And then I lost. I guess I need to play monkeys. Do you have to miss, like, 0 damage ever? I don't know. How the hell do I win? I just send it all and hope I draw one of the good cards and this 3 can stick and push damage. I feel scammed. I guess at least I didn't roll lifesteal on the thing. I could draw a kill command or something. They could miss. Maybe these 6 1-mana cards in their hand aren't insanely good. No, that's insanely good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I probably lost then. I don't even think there's a draw that wins, is there? I mean, I guess theoretically that would be the draw that wins the game. But I would assume they probably have, you know, barrier or counter spell, and I can't possibly win, but I have to, like, draw into exactly kill command. Oh, and still not win. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Alright. Nightmare game. Well, we probably should have won that game about 3 or 4 times over, but why would things go right? Yeah, the Titan draw was also 1 off lethal, which, you know, again, brings up the fact that they had their breakdance for their Ziliax and randomly generated a buff plus reborn on their Ziliax in a game where we were that close to actually killing them. And the fact that they, I guess it was a 1 in 4 for the camo mount to matter. No, it was probably about a 3 in 8 for the camo mount to matter that they played. Because if they rolled Taunt or Lifesteal or Wind Fury, it was a problem. And everything else was fine. Because that 1 damage that they avoided us having also was very relevant in the end. Us being 1 off lethal at the end of the game, which they removed because of Wind Fury. Ugh. Anyway. So we go, what, Jungle Gym, Thorn Mantle on this next turn, probably, here against this warrior. Maybe not. They got removals, so now I can only get the 3 minions instead of 4. Or 3 board spaces instead of 4. Yeah, I don't think I go for the Rampage on 4 anymore here. But I mean, we could. I'd get 1 4/4, and there's 2 4s already on board, so there are a bunch of things to survive the Aftershocks, but not enough. So Bellowing is generally pretty good in this spot. Sanitize is very problematic. I can maybe make 5s for the Sanitize, and they can't coin it yet. Ooh. Well, that's a nightmare. How do I deal with that? So I can make 2 5/5s, but they just swing the weapon into a taunt and then sanitize. So, I mean, this board probably gets sanitized because it's big enough. This seems fine. We'll just capitalize on the jungle gems now. Do I hold? I probably hold, right? Maybe just swing the weapon and double kill command, and then rampage and double click, and they die. Over 2. They have the other Forge card. Okay. They're almost dead. I think this is worth it. Cash in the double KC here. And then we have Rampage. We got a whole bunch of things. They're holding the Sanitize, so what? They just swing and sanitize? Doesn't make enough sense. Just try to gain more armor than that. Oscillator's weird. Okay, remove the beast. And then they die. And then they die. Seems good. Nice. Bit, you feel like there are a lot of non-games? Are you crazy? Are you feeling like you have a lack of agency, Bitbeaker? But this was the agency patch. Surely that can't be your experience. Lack of agency? Not in Hearthstone. Glitch, you play a lot of yes games? Sounds good. Yeah, but I'm being a little sarcastic here. There are a lot of things that come down to, did you draw the good card? Okay, cool, then you won. Did your opponent draw the good card? Okay, shit, you lost. and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. You do love to see me shred warriors. It is fun, Jastrus. I enjoy it immensely. Alright. We queued into another warrior. We have our saddle up. Not a good hand outside of the important card. And our other cards we mulled are bad. Not great. We find a couple of like snakes or something and we're in business. Now usually I'd expect the spiders that we play on 3 gets cleared. But currently that's the only thing we have is pass on turn 1, pass on turn 2, and play spiders. So we are very much hoping to draw one of our 9 1-mana cards. Do I think Hearthstone has gotten better or worse over time? I think it was in cycles, Wu-Tang. I don't know if it's a question I can answer like definitively as a like overall summation of, you know, as time has passed over the 10 years, is it a better or worse game? It's evolved a lot, and a lot of what Hearthstone was, I don't think I would want to play now. I don't want to play Curvestone, you know? I don't want to have, like, you know, appropriately statted minion on 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then so on. You know, I'm not sure that's the gameplay experience that would be satisfying at this point in time. Not saying that what Hearthstone is now is, like, something that couldn't be improved upon, because there are a lot of flaws in today's game. Yeah, quality of life's a lot better. I agree with that. But, sure, it's not even just OTK stuff. OTK's always existed in some form or another. I think it used to be more challenging than it is now. Yeah, and sort of a similar point with inevitability. That there's a lot of, like, frustrating inevitability that exists. You can't really do much about. Remote control might be better than spiders here, even though I float the mana. It's a better way to set up for more on the saddle up. But I do probably have to still play this on curve. I mean, I just expect to get cleared here. If they don't clear, they're in huge trouble because we'll saddle up this board. But they'll always be holding Bladestorm in their Highlander deck. Bladestorm is literally always in the top 8 cards, right? If I play Rampage here, are they guaranteed to have Aftershocks as the follow-up? Probably, right? It's also not really threatening enough. I don't know. I'll play the Stomper in the remote. Like, I almost did play just remote on the last turn and float the mana because I was expecting, you know, Bladestorm would wreck my shit. Has anyone got a shop closed and you go to the Tavern Brawl? That's weird. Already? I thought it had more time. Okay, so 4 minions. I can live with 4 minions. Just this one. Do we get a buff? Yes, but not exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, we push the 2 here, or the 4 here. I mean, there's some upside to the Corridor Creeper. It's stickier for when they do eventually remove all our stuff. And also helped keep a board that we can rampage. We haven't seen them forge, so there's no sanitize clear yet, so we can get around aftershocks with 4/4s on rampage. Just take the 6. I think I'll just take the 6. And I'm going to miss out on a little bit of damage in order to protect the minions more here so that they're all healthy as possible as 4/4s and we keep the Death Rattle on Stomper. This is the most I can have. They have Goggles, Sanitize. Hate to see it. Playing around Bladestorm? They already used Bladestorm. I'm not going to have it again. We are getting scammed, though. Next turn could be... Oh, wait, what? Why are they doing this? What's happening? Oh, wow. That seems insane. To use your 2 coins to play a 2/2 and draw 2 cards. Because I thought they would just like double coin Ziliax or Reno me and I would lose on the spot. So I'm pretty happy that that was their option they chose here. A bunch of different choices in this spot. Is Mukla just the best with the snakes? We've seen it sanitized now. I'm not sure if the snakes should get played. I don't think they do because of Gift Brawl. I think we chill here. Hey, Trial by Fire is a nice card to burn. They have their 1 copy of Blast Charge. Of course they do. Okay. Well, let's camo. I think that always happens. I guess I could lead Keychain and then camo. Sure, that's a little extra damage. Stealth. Probably irrelevant. I should hold the snakes. Not enough reason to play ABJ here either. It's the same amount of damage as a hero power. If this minion sticks, but if this minion sticks, they're dying anyway. Maybe I should play the snakes, though. I mean, what are the odds I have the entire board cleared of all beasts and I don't get the kill commands? Thing is, I have exactly... I don't know. What world... I don't know what world they full clear every single thing, but maybe it happens. I could have had 2 snakes or a surviving 3. Okay, this does look like a significant problem. If they hadn't armored for the 6, I'm probably winning. Well, I mean, obviously, they have 6 health now. But, like, they could have pressed the button and not died. I have stealth, so I can't get them healing off Ziliax yet. I don't know how we win. ETC is probably just +4 more armor. Yeah, I think I'm losing this game. Feels bad. Ten cards in deck too. Oof. Ziliac insta wins. Reno insta wins. Thunderbringer summons nothing. It's kind of a waste of mana. Salesman doesn't help. None of this really helps. I guess it's just push max damage and pray they don't have any of the good cards. This is tragic. I don't know. I think they lost too if they weren't holding Blast Charge in hand when we played the Mukla. Yep, that's pretty much a win. I could maybe draw Agrimar, and they could not have Ziliax or something. Probably have to spend the mana on this. I don't know. Does it matter? I don't think it matters what I play. I guess I could hold back in case of like drawing Observer. I think I had to just spend the mana in case like the other draw is good. They have more armor gain. We win if they don't have Zilly? How? Okay, now we also lose to the Beast next turn, their Excavate reward. Yeah, that is not going to cut it. Oh, I should concede already, but whatever. I guess I'll just lay this out for a moment longer. I don't even want to play Misha because I could give them board space for their summons. But, like, almost every summon wins. I don't know. There's, like, a super fringe out of drawing the perfect card. Like, maybe another Patchwork Pals or Observer or something. I don't know. You thought Huffer Leo was good enough? But maybe not anymore. It never was. It dealt 5. Yeah, that also wins. Oof, dude. Alright, good boy, Huffer. Get him. Now that's real tragic to lose to a warrior with this deck. Where did that go wrong exactly? Like, why did we lose that game? I feel like I should have won that game. Well, it did have Bladestorm on the perfect turn. That was definitely a crucial moment. Oh, it was because they found Goggles and Sanitize at the same time exactly on turn 6. What, did they top deck Goggles or something? Or are they holding it? No, they're just holding it. So they just had that set up. And then they still probably died. Yeah, when I played Mukla, but they were also holding their 1 copy of Blast Charge. Which I don't think they had another realistic way to answer, right? Or gift. I guess I could have gift removed it, but then that wouldn't have been extra armor gain, which wound up being relevant. And then they still probably died, but then they found that +6. And their random summon, or their random outcome at one point was a taunt. It was pretty big. Seems like a series of high rolls. All right, well, I am out of gold, so back to America's Ladder we go. Time to finally do some legend climbing. Warriors are unbeatable. They're definitely not. I mean, first, if you really hate Warrior, you could just run Fatigue Warlock, and it's an immensely favored matchup. And also, the Hunter deck that I'm playing is pretty favored, and we have a significantly higher wins than losses ratio against Warriors. But yeah, you could say that when I get high rolled by a Warrior. Let's do this. More climbing, more Hunter. You can smell the 12 wins coming. I don't have any gold. I'm not spending real money on Tavern Brawls. That's the height of foolishness. It's already bad enough to spend 1,000 gold on it. But to spend like 10 real dollars? Nah, not me. 12 wins in Standard? Yeah, 12 wins in Standard incoming for sure. What's up, Kikyo man? How you doing? Warrior runs double Vipers. I assume you mean main deck Viper and Viper and ETC. I mean, whatever. It's usually pretty irrelevant. At least with Warlock and Hunter, which are 2 of the best counters for Warrior. Alright, I have no 1-drops. Let's get rid of this whole hand. It's unbeatable for Rogue. How? Not for shit Rogue. If you've seen Pocket Train play any of that, you just equip a weapon and gain like 33 plus attack on the weapon all in 1 turn and murder them. Maybe more than that, maybe like 50 damage. I don't know where it caps out, but it's absurd. Oh, it's unbeatable for J. Alex Rogue. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky for J. Alex then. Which deck did I say has the edge on Warrior? Yeah, this deck that I'm playing right now is one of them that has a significant edge on Warrior. It usually just boils down to playing Saddle Up. In our last game, we did play Saddle Up, but we didn't get quite enough of a benefit from it. And we had a bit of a low roll outcome. And also, I mean, they did high roll probably about 3 or 4 different things. And we were barely off lethal like 3 different times, I think. You'd imagine the more on board, the better before Saddle Up. You would be correct. Good instincts. I think we flood with this now. They still can't play a Ziliax currently, if that's what they took off the pit stop, and a lot of times it's just Drilly. So if it's Drilly that they want to play, then we have a lot of stats, just push damage. If it's Ziliax, we need to be really careful about it. It's just Drilly. Okay, then our Ziliax does work here. I hate it when they roll the coins. Okay, so this is Monkey Ziliax. Looks good. Yo, what's up, Jahan? Yes, I will play your deck. I already have it made in my collection, and I named it Jahan MX. I'm ready to play the deck. I'll play it next. Jestrus, you got a few more pages done? Nice. Of course. Always good to see you, Jestrus. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Congrats on getting some more pages accomplished. God damn it. I have the Ziliax again. It's such a frustrating break point when they hit it with the pit stop. They already used one pit stop on Drilly. It's literally the perfect thing. Why is it always the perfect thing? I should probably just rampage then. Does it mean I trade off 2 worms? I think it does. Well, it's irritating. But also, they don't have infinite Ziliaxes. What's the deck? The deck I'm playing right now, or Jahan's deck? I haven't played Jahan's deck. You got Legend, 28 and 12? Nice. Tony, at least it's not that stealthy double health one anymore. Yeah, the virus Ziliax, that was pretty nasty. I feel scammed again. I don't know, I guess I'll just make minions. This is fine. They've only excavated twice. We know they're holding a super cheap flinger that for some reason, I thought it cost 1. Oh no, they breakdanced it, that's why. So it costs real cost. Deal with the Titan, sure. We just need to dodge a few more excavates when they die. Also, I do have, like, some damage in hand, so arguably I could have gone for the 5 damage and just gone face. Might have been better. But I'm always wary with weird, like, rogue heal stuff that they can generate. I wanted the minion summon so I could rampage and saddle up, but I probably should have been more focused on just lethal, considering the damage I have. And now we just win with this board already. Cool. RC saddle up, looking tasty right now on 7. It did, didn't it? It looked so good that I missed a better 2-turn lethal setup for that setup. But, you know what's better than RC Hound saddle up? Lethal. Oh, shit. Almost didn't. There it is. Here's your deck. Okay, we'll play Jahan's deck. Yeah, you can copy it from the overlay bit. Just give it a sec for the game to load up. As long as you're on PC. I've got the Twitch extension enabled, so you can just copy the code. You didn't see the other options? The hot toddy's starting to kick in a little. Oh, no worries. It's easy to tunnel vision on, like, the cool play or the in a vacuum strongest play. But can't miss those combos. Like, damage plus damage equals damage. It's my favorite combo. It's an egg deck. I want to keep the egg in the egg deck. I might get completely run over by Paladin, though. But I don't know if there's a whole lot I can do about it. I'll keep the egg. Breakfast time? Looks like breakfast time. Alright. Well, I was going to play the remote control. Not anymore. I want a coin for a faster egg. That's also a very nice follow-up with the yodeler on the mini. Or maybe the egg itself, depending on if it sticks. I am a bit worried about some of their board flood stuff. Okay. Could be worse. Egg on board. Repeat, egg on board. And then we yodel. And then we yodel some more. And we find all the crazy powerful things. Wait, it's literally just Tyrannosaurus and King Plush? Wait, that's it? What? Well, we only run 3 total? Whoa, that's crazy. Well, anyway, draw the card. A lot of Tyrannosaurus. Might as well play our Ziliax. Right? And the other egg. I don't know. I maybe don't play the other egg, though. Just because, I mean, this one's already here, and I have a yodeler. And I yodel the other egg or something. At the end of the day, it probably makes more sense to just jam this, though. I also might just be dead. I can't stop the thing. You know the thing. They don't have the thing. Nice. Aura. That's the thing I'm talking about. What's up, Anubis? How you doing? We're just getting prismatic here. Nice. Ziliax really helped out. This is looking like a King Plush for sure. Just put a bunch of garbage in their deck. Beautiful. Aw, just look at him. Look at him go. Get after it, King. Easy dubs. That was pretty fun. I mean, it won. Let's play it again. I'll play it till it loses. Certainly felt a lot better facing a paladin with that deck than the other one. But, I mean, they didn't have aura. If they had aura, we just died. Another paladin. That's not cool. Alright, egg and coin in hand. Seems good. Let's hang on to the remote as well. We found the yodeler again. Alright. Things are shaping up how we want them. Nothing better than seeing Pally take an L. Got some paladin haters. I don't personally mind paladin all that much. It is rough to face the flood paladin deck though with token decks. That is something that definitely can inspire some hatred pretty quickly. Yo, chill out, dude. That hurt. I pretty much need to commit to the egg, right? So Jungle Gym is fine here. The better right now turn would have been Patchwork and Coin and play them out. But I don't think it's worth it in this spot. We just need to coin the egg and then start yodeling. So what happens when you draw a King Plush and 2 Toy Rhinosaurus? Do you just lose? Taking a lot of damage. Why are they running this card? It's weird. Doesn't look very Flood Paladin of them. Bro, those hits were terrible. It almost didn't kill the minion. I would have been really upset. Vulat, you did your legend climb today with Insanity Warlock. The majority of your losses were against Pally. You lost all but one game against them, went 1-12. Damn. Yeah, hand buff Pally, I guess. Making some strange choices. What? That was a 4-mana 2/2. Yikes. Well, I guess I'll just play the egg out, too. The mini makes sense. R is not going to be playable, right? Unless it's Deputization, which would be weird, because nobody seems to play that anymore. Do I just shuffle an egg back in my deck? I don't want to shuffle a Yodeler back in my deck, do I? I don't know, it's kind of fine. I have another egg. I don't think I mind it. Get him, Plush. Like, maybe I'm supposed to just trade the Yodeler, though, into the Divine Shield, just so it dies and doesn't go back in my deck, and then shuffle. I'm not sure. But also, this Yodeler goes crazy on the Tyrannosaurus. So... I played the other one, right? Yeah, I think I played the other one. I know it's only 3 beasts, so I maybe don't get to clear off the protector. I probably shouldn't debate on it all that long. Just do the thing. Like, I really wanted this one to hit one of the bigger minions on board, but I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Just use the rush to get that, and then boom. They either die or it clears. I didn't want the clear, man. I wanted them to die. Lame. I don't know, it's losable now, right? Not likely, but... we had a very likely lethal. We needed to miss face twice, but then we did, sadly. I still don't see how they're not dead. I mean, I guess the Tyrannosaurus just keep missing. That's the out. Oh, they do. They just keep missing. Wow. This sucks. I don't like this at all. I don't know, maybe I lose. I don't need to kill the 3-2 here. Man, they should have died already. Where was the lethal? I didn't see a lethal. Did I miss it? There's a... Wait, did I have a Huffer lethal? Oh, shit. Oh, I thought you meant the previous turn. You mean this turn. Yeah, they were at 9 health, huh? Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Whoops. That was really stupid. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that. There is still a pretty reasonable chance we can still kill them in this spot, right? Fairly likely. Maybe it's already a guaranteed lethal. If I, like, paid attention or something. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making poor decisions. None of what I'm doing makes any sense. What? What am I doing? I keep throwing. I threw so hard. That was a mess. This is really bad. Yeah. Well, I deserve to lose after throwing that hard. Yeah, what the hell was I doing there? Let me play that again, because the deck deserved to win. I didn't. I don't know. I have no defense. I'm bad at Hearthstone. Hearthstone set me up, dude. The Tyrannosaurus was like an easy lethal, like 3 turns before I Omega threw. The game wanted me to embarrass myself. It's like, here, you could have an easy win the game on the spot. Or, you know, just... you'll miss twice, and then go ahead and screw it up all on your own. Cool. Diamond King plush is beautiful. Agreed. I'll still play this first. You don't know if this deck is beating Warriors? It could. I mean, they're still saddle up. And the egg stuff goes pretty hard. Yeah, I think I want to coin Egg more than I want to coin Jungle Gym and set up Rampage, right? I would have to assume that every single minion survived this board in order to make playing the coin worth it, so that I could get 4/4s. I think I'd rather just get the Egg down faster. Why are they roping this? Are they gonna coin out a Trog or something? This is a really good draw. Yodeler right off the top for our setup here. I mean, we don't need this egg to survive and trigger it. We just have Mystery Egg and Yodeler to play together if we want. But we are probably looking for the saddle up to happen sooner rather than later. And there's a Rampage play available. So multiple options. We might not even want a Yodeler on the egg in the first place, but just save it for the toy and get the, push 14 out of it. They are holding a Trog. They were actually debating on coin Trog. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll go this egg and Rampage because it sets up so well to get 4/4s. Now there's like more powerful minions that are resilient to board clear stuff and obvious significant punishes for board clears. And then we can saddle up on like a toy and a Ziliax. Assuming we don't hit like double King Plush, I guess. Aki, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. First time chatting, but you got Legend for the first time watching my VODs? Nice, dude. Congratulations. It's awesome. What was the deck you hit the Legend with? Wow, they had an insane, perfect Omega combo to actually full clear to block the saddle up. It is huge. This is very frustrating. I mean, I guess I'll just take the 14 damage now, right? It's a lot. Kind of upset. I mean, I thought I could probably get Yodeler on egg still and get more resources or saddle up that board. But, this probably still won, and apparently they agreed. Cool. Got him. Oh, my most recent Hunter list? Nice. Love to hear that. Alright, this deck so far is undefeated. Don't worry about my throw in the second game I played. He did a deck better than Token? Yeah, maybe. Jaehoon's got something good here. What throw? Yeah. Nobody saw it. Uh-huh. I will say we're drawing very well with this deck. We've hit egg in the opener almost every time. We've never drawn the 3 beasts, and if we did draw the 3 beasts, that would kind of ruin our plans a lot. And I keep drawing Yodeler right around the time that I have egg to play. So we've been pretty fortunate so far to this point. I think we just want a little bit of early game and plan on coin egg. It seems how the whole deck is pretty much designed. Just play egg as quickly as we can. You don't like Titan traps? What would you replace them for? I mean, it's not my deck, so I don't know what the thought process was in the deck, but trap seems reasonable as an option in a deck like this. Since you're naturally a little bit slower than a lot of other hunter decks, so it's one of the ways that you could have some survivability in the early game against aggro until you get to your egg. Alright, hey, I got 2 coins, turn 3 egg, nerf hunter. What if we top decked a Yodeler? It'd be so nutty. Never mind. I don't need it anymore. Alright. Make a 2-5 first and then play the toy. Do I weapon now? Nah, I still make the 2-5. I'm not playing the egg on this turn, which feels a little weird, because I really want to get the egg down. But this seems a little bit better for our mana. Ziliax is a big burn. They went super wide on us, though. I've seen 0 fatigue cards, right? The monkey wall might be good enough. Kind of dying, though. Bit of a problem. I could forge the traps. It's very likely to hit explosive, which is the nuts here. I should definitely do that, right? I mean, they'd play around it even if I didn't hit it. We can bluff it, but like, I think there's a 50% chance on this to hit explosive and then like 60 on the next one. It's pretty disastrous to miss on the first one, though. Oh. Well, that sucks. I guess I lost. Wow. I missed a 50%er and a 60%er back to back. But, I mean, they still trade into the board. The bluff works. But also, what the hell, man? Okay. Can you hit one of the things that can attack? Thank you. I needed that. All right. Surprise, it wasn't explosive. If you had just sent everything face, you would have won the game. Ha. Just gotta say, I still would have very much preferred rolling explosive there. The ice trap on the furnace feels very nice, though. Alright, Plush, do your thing. Should probably make a additional taunt, too. Disappointing they played around our hidden meaning. Oh, am I still dead? Perhaps I'm still dead. This deck is very powerful. They would never be holding Popgar here. And a couple crescendos. Which technically still doesn't kill us, right? I mean, it wins, though. I'm not sure how we kill them over the next turn. Maybe in 2 turns we could kill them, but also how do we not die in the meantime? I don't know how that happens either. Um, hmm. Maybe Stranglethorn Heart winds up being the way. I'm dead to so many things, though, right? And it's unstoppable. Just play Titan. I guess so. All right. Hope I'm not dead. Trade for traps into Ice Trap. I kind of figured I might need Stranglethorn Heart to actually kill them on the next turn if they survived and like cleared my board. I don't think Ice Trap would have even done anything anyway. Yeah. Not possible to win. Insanity Warlock, too good. Okay, that was our first real loss on the deck. So now I'll go back to the tokens deck, but it does feel strong. I think it's a pretty solid deck. I like it. I'm going to take a short break, though, before I get back to the climbing. Let me find someone to spec real quick. Chicken on bad game. One Hollow Hound could be usable. Yeah, definitely could be usable. Tony, you're going to give it a whirl? Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was fun to play, too. All right, chat. I will be back shortly. Ooh, they found the lifesteal buff for their weapon. And another perfect card to kill my 5/4 for no damage. Wow. This is frustrating. Am I gonna die? That's a good draw, I guess. I don't know how I kill them through this 7 health weapon they have. Maybe if I just top deck the other encroaching. Well, no, I could just play the sketch and it does it anyway. It's not enough. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose. They scammed super hard. I think they lost if they didn't generate Heat Wave. They probably also were losing if they didn't discover a Blast Charge, of all things, from their turn 2 Kajamite. Wow. I got lethaled on this turn. Wow. Alright. That was kind of bullshit. Well, I'm not doing so hot with this deck. I've got just enough gold for one more run, so good ol' Hunter. One more run with Hunter. Here we go. Hunter time. The Warlock deck is definitely really, really insanely good. I'm not playing it right. I definitely got some scams in the losses, though. And, I mean, one of those losses was a mega throw on my part. But the other two were, well, a mirror and a mega scam. Hunter Man is playing Hunter. World is right now. Hunter Man needed to play some more Hunter. Now that I'm finally out of gold on this last run, the only way that I play any more Tavern Brawl would be if I actually got a 12, like right now. So, most